Generation G. Weez, Nesto, Demo, Davy Jones, and Saw Jimmy. Talk that
it's
shit.
Your boy Old Willie Demo in the building today. We just gonna make sure y'all know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Generation G, we here. We here.
Rafael De La Ghetto.
Man, I feel the need to just jump right into it and just talk about the most important news anywhere, anytime at all, and that's the fact that WWE and UFC are under the same roof. I mean, come on, guys. Right?
It was only a matter of time.
That's crazy, right?
Trump.
What? What happened to him?
Both scripted.
What happened to Trump? Wow. Trump's also under WWE now, too.
Dude, they bought Trump's rights, too?
Yeah.
Lit,
the whole storyline going on right now,
the
bro.
The whole storyline? What
if they started introducing it like during the middle of like these big UFC events? They just put a match in there in the cage,
right?
Like a scripted match, though?
A storyline that's been building for the last 3 months, right here at UFC.
The fighters would boycott, bro. The actual fighters would be boycotting. It would be like, nah. You're disrespecting the octagon. Like,
you know, a little time saver, bro.
Take that shit to the square.
They got
circle.
a whole ring already.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, they do that at other events where you have like different events within the fighting event, like different rules, different combat sports.
Yeah. I saw one with there was like a grappling only match with Michael Bisping, and there was a couple UFC. Roy Jones Jr. fought a fan in regular boxing, and there was a Kurt Angle match in there. It was all
like a wrestling
all in the same ring in a row, and Riff Raff performed in the middle. It was loaded.
That goes
it was
crazy.
the best.
But yeah, no, I know what you mean. But hopefully they start doing that. Mix it up, you know?
Yeah, mixed genders, mixed types of fighting, mix everything.
Why not, dude?
So what's that going to do to like people wanting to bet on it? You know, is that going to make it a clearer line to start betting on WWE now?
Why did this happen again? Why are they together?
Well, I mean, let's pull it up then. I mean, it's Endeavor.
I thought you guys knew you guys were talking.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
money.
Endeavor company is like just wants to do it. I mean,
the Endeavor company, which is the company, was ran by Ari Emanuel, aka Ari Gold from Entourage, and they ended up buying the WWE for I forgot how much.
Jeremy Piven.
They made a play on it, bought it, put together. They're making a $21+ billion company between the UFC and the WWE. UFC is actually worth more after they bought it, but yeah, they're creating a super company. Like you guys saying, it could be some jokes coming out. It could be a tag team MMA or what? A Hell in a Cell put on top of the octagon. See some crazy shit like that.
I'm down. So? I'm interested to see what they do with it because I remember hearing a story that in Latin America, in some places, they think that WWE is still real. Like they actually do think it is real. And I think my buddy whose wife is Argentinian was telling me about this. And like her mom thinks that UFC and WWE are competing companies. And that
so they're tripping. They're tripping when this is going on.
Yeah. So, whoa. So this is like
I really hope they don't start doing more fights or matches for WWE like they did when Cain Velasquez came to the WWE, because with the match he had, he wasn't really wrestling trained and it was horrible.
Yeah, but he came back to be a wrestler, right? Lucha from AEW or some other.
Nah, he's cool, but his style was like Lucha Libre, and then also they really fucking with Kane because he wasn't like he didn't have the build when they signed to the to the WWE. He still had like a gut. He still had a gut and everything because he's always been a natural fighter. Mm-hmm. WWE, they need that look where it's like, yo,
the roided look.
Yeah, take some roids or something. That's why Kane never really did that.
Star.
That's why Kane never really did that well in wrestling. It's still like he's still good, but then he doesn't have that. He doesn't have to cut a promo. That's why he just wears the mask and just out there doing backflips on the ropes and shit.
He's a big dude to do that, though.
Well,
Vince McMahon wasn't having that shit. He's like, get this fat bastard out of the ring.
Yeah, I mean, all you need to do with the UFC fighters is have them come in and have one kill shot moves. and then that's it. They don't need to do anything. They'd be
Yeah,
like,
the
well,
punch.
guess who I brought to the ring? I brought Israel Adesanya to give you a windmill kick to the dome piece there, brother. And
like
then
a
it's
super
over.
kick or something.
Yeah,
but from
or
them, it's
something
more
like that.
powerful because they're from UFC.
Yeah, because they have like higher power level or something.
WWE's always done that too. They've always like toted the line about like, oh, we're bringing in this no holds barred fighter. Like, Allah, you got who's they got back in the day?
Shamrock?
You had Steve Blackman, Ken Shamrock, Dan Severn. That is actually UFC champions. You know what I'm saying? Dan
Ronda
Severn,
Rousey.
Shamrock.
I mean, armbarring all these girls.
Literally,
even
the
though
move that
it's
she was known
true.
for, like she would just use that for real. And
Snoop
so now-
Dogg.
Snoop. Hey,
Snoop Dogg.
that's fucking.
Hey,
that's
Snoop
fucking-
got hella love for this WrestleMania. Everybody was praising him for what he did after Shane McMahon blew out his quad.
Yeah, man, that was
And
dope.
I thought that was staged at first when I saw it live.
same.
I was
It
like,
was
"What the
on
fuck?"
the fly.
Yeah,
I guess they didn't show the whole
elbow.
thing like of Shane on the floor, right on the pay per view, because like that one video, he just like Miz just running around for hella long, and Shane just like
It was pretty quick. It was fast. It was
with the
surprisingly
audible.
fast.
Nice.
Yeah. I was watching it live. I thought it was a work.
He said, "What'd you do to my homeboy?"
Yeah.
That ain't he was well versed with wrestling etiquette and how to be professional. He's already in their Hall of Fame before this event.
Hall of
so-
Famer.
Shouts
y'all
out
watch
Miz though,
WrestleMania?
too. Yeah. Shouts out Miz for being able to like go with the punches, literally.
Yeah,
He's a
well,
professional.
Miz is good at working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
y'all are, man. Remember
He's a
even
fucked
when,
up job to do right there.
even when Hugh Jackman broke dude's jaw. Whose jaw did he break? Dolph Ziggler. There we go.
Yeah. On accident.
Hugh Jackman.
Down.
Yeah, Hugh
Wolverine.
Jackman.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
You mean
came
the
in.
old Arrow dude?
Yeah. The arrow.
No. Green Arrow.
Who's
No,
Arrow?
he's
Hugh
talking about Green
Jackman's
Arrow.
Arrow?
Who
yeah,
was that?
he-
Stephen Amell?
Stephen Amell. Yeah.
That fool actually was in a
You're
match.
talking about Hugh
Yeah.
Jackson? Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Wolverine,
Wolverine.
bro.
Why was he in there?
He said Hugh Jackson.
I probably did watch that episode.
Huge
I
Jackson.
wasn't following.
Yeah, I missed that. one.
Hugh G. Rex.
I did see the Green Arrow though that Demo was talking about. It was actually the actor, and he actually was in the match though. It wasn't
Yeah,
just
he
a
had
show.
a
I was
whole
like,
match. I
a
was
whole
like, yo.
storyline for weeks. I was
He's
like,
got a show.
the fuck's
He's got
going
a
on?
show based on wrestling. Yeah.
They were just
Hey.
like pumping Arrow the whole time.
Yeah. There's-
While on wrestling, can we see this most recent photo of Vince McMahon?
Yeah.
He looks.
Who
like
said he doesn't like
Dressed up
Mexicans
as
and
his,
Cain Velasquez? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
been
think he's
influenced.
down.
Oh my god, dude, he looks terrible.
With that little mischievous mustache.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
I am no longer Vince McMahon. I am now Vicente McMahon.
He looks like he will tie you to the train tracks. You know
Bro,
what
he
I'm saying?
does.
They're saying he looks like the villain from Sonic.
He looks like a bad guy
Robotnik.
from an old Western movie for sure.
Yeah, can't you
it's
see him riding away with like two huge white sacks of money that have, you know,
Yeah.
the symbol for money drawn on the side?
Man, the dude just he can't get over the bid. He got a sexual harassment charge and just became Italian to own the bid.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know whether he likes like salsa or tomato sauce. You know, like
Did it? It was not me.
Whatever, it works.
Why didn't anybody tell him not to wear that mustache, bro?
What do you mean
they are telling me?
That's what
He
the
ain't telling
fuck
them
he wants.
I just want a little one.
He got some yes men.
Oh,
Yeah.
like-
Victorio McMahon.
Yeah, I need a flavor saver that I could go.
They come here and they telling me I do bad thing at the office. I know do something bad thing. Oh my! I just pulled up the Miscusi guy from Eurotrip. It's
Wow.
dead on. Oh my,
my
god!
God.
He's over here at the opening of Mario Brother movie. Like,
He
juice.
looks like a villain in the motion pictures.
Oh my god.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, he
my
definitely
gosh.
looks like a casino owner of some sort.
That dude looks mad sleazy. I don't know what you're talking about, but like I've never seen whatever movie this comes from,
Never
but
seen
You would like
I don't
Eurotrip.
trust him at all.
You would
Yeah.
like Eurotrip.
Whatever he's selling you, it's used.
He looks more untrustworthy than the Cleveland Indians old logo.
That little
Oh, geez.
mischievous little, you know,
That
red
swindle your
skin
money
guy
ass
there.
logo. Yeah.
The most racist. Bruh, it was like a greedy little dude. But anyways, that's enough. That's enough of that. I don't know how. Like, I can understand. Like, even the name of like Redskins, whatever. Like, they had a chief guy kind of on the side, right? But the Cleveland Indians dude was like,
yeah, he looks real mischievous.
He's gonna come up, really, get over him.
Oh yeah. This one was bad. Oh,
Like that was
You
like,
got a photo of
Put
it?
it in.
Or even
Yeah.
the Cleveland. So once you show the Cleveland Indians, if you also search for the Cleveland Caucasians, it's a little more
Bruh.
appropriate.
yeah, like that was a little more on the nose there.
Did y'all
Man,
check out
this-
WrestleMania?
Second day I did. I watched it live the second day.
yeah,
saw day two.
for sure.
Speaking about the chief, head of the table, the GOAT,
Good lord.
Roman Reigns once again. This is not Roman, but damn. That's just a
He's got the
mischievous
Vince McMahon mustache.
It's
I don't see no
basically.
mustache.
He
Look
got
at
the come into my
That's it.
casino type look.
Step right up and choose a slot machine, any machine.
It's okay. You can trust me. Oh God. No.
All right, yeah, but the tribal chief.
the tribal
Won
chief,
again.
the real chief.
WrestleMania was
Yeah.
it was cool. I
Shout out Roman
caught
Reigns.
most of it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, bro. They were. I bet they're
I'm-
gonna just keep it
I don't know.
strapped
She was
on
pretty
for
wild.
like
Like,
1,000. Go ahead.
yeah, I guess they're shooting for him to keep the title to beat Hulk Hogan's record. A lot of people were disappointed that Cody
Good.
Rhodes ended up losing to him, but I guess they're saying that a part of being a part of the sale was to try to keep Roman as a champ too. So the next day they could have sold it just like that because he's the biggest star.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But yeah, I guess they're
Not
pushing
to
for like
mention-
what we saying.
Not to mention, man, this is the face of the company. Like all eyes were on the product. If you think about it, Cody's definitely put his time in, but this is also like his first or second WrestleMania since his comeback to WWE, where Roman has just
First.
never left.
Yeah,
You know?
Roman never left, bro. He's like Taker.
So he
in
deserves
there,
this.
in there.
All right, let me like also quickly break it down in a kayfabe. In kayfabe fashion. Think about it. He surrounds himself with basically shooters in a wrestling term, and he doesn't want to give up the title. He has the best promoter ever, who's just a sleazeball, and Paul Heyman, and then he's got Solo, and then the Uso brothers. He's stacked, right? They're not going to let him lose on the biggest stage of them all. Not some newcomer coming from another promotion. You're not going to come in here and take
After the
on the head of the
betrayal.
table. No, they're going to do everything. They're going to lie, cheat, and steal to keep that gold on the tribal chief, right? That's the
Yeah.
whole story.
And I feel like that whole group has to really break up for him to.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's why a lot of people
That's what
thought
they're
it was
do.
going to happen because remember the Usos dropped the titles the night before to Sami
Yeah.
Zayn and Kevin Owens, so
Yeah.
I think that could have played in Roman losing also. But to me, what was fishy about it was how Davy Jones been talking about how they're legalizing to be able to bet on WWE now.
Mhm.
Mhm.
They had Cody a minus at the end before it closed a minus 900 favorite to win WrestleMania. And Roman
Yeah.
plus 500. I was like,
Yeah.
this is you can't believe this shit. So that's why I ended up putting like $10 on Roman and got like
And
a
came
little
up,
50
yeah.
back. But
Wow.
They got rid. Speaking of, they got rid of that before I could find it. I was trying to do the same thing because I was like,
Man.
"There's no way."
Y'all
gotta
need to
think
be
that's
abusing
They did close the lines earlier than what they would on a regular sporting event.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, all these are very low limits in most
And
places.
it's still
$50.
wrestling, so they're trying to get the shock value. Like, call the
Yeah.
bullshit and bet on the plus money, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's cool, bro. Hey, maybe some of these guys don't even know because the word is that they don't. A lot of these fights, they don't even know the results until minutes or a certain amount of
Very
time
true.
before.
I mean, the day of,
allegedly,
constantly.
you gotta-
As far as the ending goes, they might know the whole match up until the very,
See,
very end.
that's also just like that's kind of old school too. Like they don't really do it like that no more. That's like Scott Hall kind of shit. Like back then, he would do that shit in the middle of the match, be like, "Hey, you take it. The crowd's feeling you. Let's get you over." Shit like that.
Maybe
Yeah.
they do it still like that though, because confidentiality is a bitch these days.
I think at the high level, like at
Dolphin,
least the
remember him?
top.
True, but it's like
Once.
I don't know. The WWE shit is
Dolphin,
never like nothing ever shocks you of the winners no more. It's like, oh yeah, he was gonna win. Like okay, you feel
Well,
me?
they-
So it's like
They want to still tell the long story, like you're saying, the breakup of the bloodline and stuff. They showed the chink in the armor, so to speak, in the like that one, and like
No racial.
Yeah, no racial. I was gonna let that one be a subtle.
they even had
like kind
who
of.
else did I throw? I threw plus money on Bianca Belair. She was like plus 1 something against Asuka. So
shout
I was
out
like,
Bianca
oh, yeah.
Belair,
Hey, shout
yay
out
area.
Bianca.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's from the Bay.
Yeah.
She's lit.
That's
Yeah.
what my.
No, she's from LA. No, she's from
the
LA,
Bay.
bro.
She's from the Bay.
She's
It
not
was a
from the Bay?
hometown. She's from LA.
She's like from some like weird spot.
Literally LA or in that Southern California region. Because
I've got an untrusted source on that piece of info. You know,
Man, it says she was born in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah, she's from some Cuddy spot.
Them motherfuckers were lying with her kayfabe because they said she was from LA because they're like, at SoFi Stadium, she's going to be the home crowd favorite from her hometown.
She's from Bel Air.
Are you sure, bro?
It says she's billed from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But the
it
announcers
could be
were saying
the Undertaker. They say he's from Death Valley, California.
Yeah,
that guy's from
Texas. That's why I just looked at you funny because I specifically have never ever heard from her being from California, and this is her third WrestleMania. That's why I was like, another thing. That's why I know why they had her the underdog. Asuka has never won at WrestleMania. They always
keeping it kayfabe, bro.
They say
California.
No racial, right?
It says her real one's Knoxville, and it says when she comes out, when she's billed, it says Knoxville.
Yeah. Davey
So
must have been
maybe
too high.
whoever you were listening to just made that up straight up.
No, the announcers they were saying that for part of the storyline, the character.
Yeah.
Because her name is Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Her character is based off of Fresh Prince type characters. Yeah.
Bel Air, right. Yeah.
But maybe whoever the real person is
but that's what Demo just said when they say build from in WWE. That's what they're saying from Tennessee. I mean, I'm going to have to watch. I'm going to do some extensive research tonight. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to get the truth and the details. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Scoop.
Yeah, bro.
Extensive.
Yeah, maybe we should just dive headline back into it and just be all about
We will
this
now
thing,
that they're a big shot company now.
Yeah, now it's tied to our thing that we're actually invested in.
No, real talk. When Endeavor actually bought the UFC, I had bought like 10 shares of that shit. So
right on.
Yeah, do the
of
shares
Endeavor or
grow?
UFC?
Welcome to Nesto's Wealth Shack.
Yeah, right. Right on.
Want to hear about my Wealth Shack? How y'all feel about the gasoline about to go up crazy?
And the dollar about to go down crazy.
And the US dollar is out of here.
For what? What
They've been wilding, bro.
What is it? The gas station or what is it? Who is it? OPEC or whatever. They're stopping their output of $1.8 million of oil out a day, right? Like they're cutting that much back.
Hey man, get strapped.
AKA get an electric car.
Yeah. What is it?
Go get strapped too. Electric guns.
Electric gun. Get a rail gun from Quake 2.
You ever watch that movie Kin?
No.
A little black kid. He had a gun, an alien gun or something.
Yeah. It was what's his name? Dude from House Party, right?
Oh, was that him? Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
You know what? That dude
was
was
like the older
Slight.
brother or something.
The movie Slight. That kid was in it.
Don't steal our idea, bro. Electric guns, Gen G. We out here.
Wow.
Yeah, charge
that's real.
that bitch and just fire off.
He had like a tattoo
the bullets.
skin, right?
A little battery in his arm.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
Yeah,
what's up? Go ahead.
So they surrendered the unexpected oil outputs from OPEC, which OPEC is the people who all are together and give out oil. I forget the official name of it, but yeah. I mean, what did I say? I said as long as they're using the dollar to trade barrels of oil. That's other than that, yeah.
But they're not, right? They're not going to.
Yeah, they are. They're still doing that. As long as it's measured in dollars, the USD.
But that from what I just recently heard on it is that may change, right?
That
would be a problem.
Yeah, that would be a problem for sure. That's
where it's headed.
Like that's an issue. Well, I mean, we'll see. The US dollar is so tied into so many different economies now. It's very globalized that if they did do that, that would also be effectively cutting themselves off of a sovereign currency state, which is the United States, which we can just print how much ever money we want. The only thing we have to watch out for is inflation domestically. But if they do that, they're cutting off the spigot literally for themselves. So they have to get a treasury with their own currency sovereignty as well. Like maybe the yuan or something like that would do that, but it's really baked in the US dollar. So the only thing they really have is to fuck with the oil, which is what they're doing. And to check with that, I mean, how far do you check with that before you get the massive force of the United States military on your head? So
World War III.
It's a very short game that they're trying to play. They're just basically poking the giant, so to speak. So,
but who's already on board? Brazil and
the
Russia
Saudis are dipping, right? Isn't
Saudis are talking, but they haven't really done much so far.
China, Saudi, Russia, and then Brazil, right?
Right.
That was another
Japan
recent
too,
one.
or no? Am I tripping?
No, Japan is getting back with trading oil with Russia because they straight up just need to because of the proximity. to Russia.
Yeah, I'm gonna start buying gold bricks.
OPEC stands for Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries.
Gold dildos.
Yeah, and that's Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Venezuela. Venezuela is what you're thinking. Venezuela is part of that. So
yeah, Venezuela too. They got Venezuela.
Got Venezuela as well. Yeah, I mean,
Venezuela's always been bad guys, though. Those have never been our friends.
Yeah,
Venezuela peaches. Wait, no, that's Chilean peaches.
Venezuela, I know that word. That means bad. So at least from the news, that's what I've heard.
No wonder I don't hear a lot of vacations in Venezuela.
You know, Rhonda's half Venezuelan. Rhonda Rousey.
Hey, cool.
For real?
Yeah, her mom's Venezuelan.
Shout out white Hispanics.
Crazy.
Tight.
Yeah, shout outs white Hispanics. White Latino.
David Jones just like scoffed at it like it was like unheard of. He was like,
Ronda Rousey, bro. Yeah. Sorry, I'm surprised that Ronda Rousey is Venezuelan. Right?
Yeah.
Am I everywhere, bro? Am I the only one?
Nah, but hey, on that note, you know, with like I've just been really into geopolitics, so I will say that on like. There always is a lot of news about that stuff about suddenly a disaster is going to strike with that. And I mean, here's the thing about China and the rest of them right now, they have a huge demographic problem. Like they're not refilling their supply of human beings for labor. So all this shit that you see right now is a lot of them panicking and trying to again poke the bear that is the United States in order to kind of see what edge they can get. I mean, that's one of the reasons why Russia even invaded the Ukraine too, is because of literally resources and that they're running out of people and resources.
Wow. So everyone should be just fucking and making more babies.
They should. They have active campaigns in China, Korea, Japan, Russia, all over the place. They're like, hey, they right now in China, they're giving away literally spring break vacations to go and find love and fuck. That's genuinely what they're trying to do.
Well, like, if they just help fix the economy,
guys trying to go become Chinese citizens ASAP.
I'm set, bro. I got America's refilling, you know.
And then they just had like put a limit on you having kids like a while ago or something like that.
Yeah, but that really screwed them over. That screwed.
So you're telling me some Chinese dude did the math wrong?
They not only that they did that, but then they also didn't, you know, because of how much America relies on them for manufacturing. That's why. So they were like, "Oh, cool, we'll definitely take care of that." And then they only focus on manufacturing and making money. And now they realize that nobody's been making people again. So that's one of the big problems that they're having. So,
too much work, not enough fucking.
Yeah. So all their quote unquote millennial generation hasn't refilled the reserves for the output that they've been putting out to make them this powerhouse, like economic powerhouse that rivals us. So they're arriving at a steep cliff pretty soon. And they're worried about it. And so all of this shit that we're seeing involving Ukraine, Russia, all the Eastern kind of culture, or not cultures, but countries and stuff like that are worried because of this. So that's where a lot of this comes from when you see that. So always kind of keep that in the back of your head when you say, oh, they're messing with the oil. And the reason why they're doing this and why they're kind of striking out a little bit economically is because they are worried.
Nah, yeah, this is just a water cooler talk at the job because we were talking about how gas might be going up again. If we were just like debating if like shit, might as well just get the electric car now. You feel me? Because you know, start getting fucked in the butt paying on gas.
Yeah, it always comes back to like hurting.
Or just don't go nowhere,
especially out here where we're at, and you know, in California. We're in California, so we're out here getting with everything. So
you're over here
your population.
Can't buy no Skittles no more, cuz.
Yeah. Well, think about it. If you're an adversary to the United States and you know that as soon as you adjust that price of oil or you adjust the output of oil, what's that going to mess with and what is it going to stir like discontent within United States? They destabilize the United States every single time they do it because whenever the price of gas goes up, what do? We're like, oh, it's Trump's fault. Oh, it's Biden's fault. Oh, it's somebody's fault, but I don't know who, but I'm just going to listen to whichever news station is my preference and that's who I'm mad at now. So
listen to Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker or Cuomo told me, you know, but it's actually so. Yeah, I mean,
Chris and Carlson Tucker.
We're a very globalized economy.
The brothers of news.
Yes, sir. Globalization now, eh? Good stuff.
Well,
you know, Gen G be with it. We hit everything. We hit.
Yeah. Well, let's stay on the same thing, man. What's up with the fake news or whatever? Trumpito, he did turn himself in, right?
Yeah.
He gave him one of these.
Fake news.
Yeah.
These.
He did a fist.
Yeah, they have a picture of him throwing a
picture.
fist. For the orange power.
Can you please show me
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
It looked like the bad guy in Enter the Dragon, with the glove on, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yeah,
Wow.
bro. Yes. Oh my God.
Remember me.
Are you sure it's not AI?
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
this
real.
is the for real. This is a for real picture. This is the real.
What's crazy?
This is this is iconic historical
Yeah.
picture.
Hey, look at the dude in
Hey,
the
look at
back,
my guy
dude.
cheesing at the back here. Hey, look at me next to Trump, ma.
And then it's his little
Yo.
Him, and then it's
partner
Bruce
right there
Willis
with the
or
bald
whoever
head.
that is.
Hey, free Trump, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, they trying to hold the brother down.
Iconic
Wow.
tie.
Hey,
Hey,
I can't believe
how
this. What
hard
is
is
he
gonna be
doing?
hey, how hard is gonna be the Trump first day out track?
all right.
Power
yeah.
to the people, bro.
We're going to see the photo from prison with a Koofy hat on, short.
Nah, he ain't.
People already have this framed in their house.
He even
Literally.
got arrested, but you see the stipulations though. He didn't have to get handcuffed or didn't have to take a mugshot.
No.
He's not gonna run anywhere. He's like a president.
Yeah.
You know.
What is he going to run to? I'm going to Canada. What is he going to do?
Nah, but they
He's
still
not
hella
gonna-
protecting him. Like they should have got that mugshot.
For sure. Well, I think that the New York ones aren't going to stick. I think this is round one of many different ones that are coming down. The one that is actually that might
Yarno
actually
star?
land him in hard. Yeah. Well, this one, and also it's a little bit of tax fraud because of and it's pretty roundabout what's the deal is. But Cohen was paying Stormy Daniels, and they considered that part of either campaign finance and that he was getting paid by Trump to do that, and then they called that an expense on taxes. So it's the 34 things of bullshit that is actually hard to prove federally. So, I mean, they're charging him. That's fine, but it's also he may walk from this.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna get a
will.
slap on the
For
wrist.
sure going free. He is not
Yeah.
going to jail. What?
Or he'll
Yeah.
get pardoned by the next like Republican president. Whatever.
Maybe that too. I mean, the one that is actually that might nail his ass is the one that's in Georgia. Like that's the one that that's the one that he's on the phone asking to find votes. So
He's cooking.
You know
on
what?
that
Yeah.
call for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
even no matter what he gets like charged with, he is too powerful of a white man to ever just go to jail.
that too.
No way.
Yeah.
Every single
Yeah.
string in the world will be pulled, and he will not go to jail.
Yeah. Until
Nobody's going to be able to arrest me. Nobody.
unless other powerful white men see that they might lose some money by not being it. But until I see straight up that they're like, he is committed, I'm not. I'm like, okay, cool. Keep
No.
printing ads about it.
This is just a show to
It's a
like.
show.
Hopefully, he's not going to be the president next time.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
But, I mean,
what did he tweet? He was like, "Oh, I'm at the Manhattan so and so. I can't believe this is happening or some shit in America."
yeah. He's the dude. He's our Nelson Mandela. You know.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. That's what they're comparing him to. Or Jesus.
Yeah,
Straight
he's our
up.
Jesus or Mandela. You know.
Mandela for sure.
He said he's
Muhammad
like Jesus.
Ali.
Yeah. This is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Bruh, his fist is. I can't believe that.
Dude, I'm
Yes,
just going to be in
straight
prison
up.
looking like King Wood out here, though.
Yeah, you want to talk about some AI? Here you go.
Yeah,
If he
there you
came
go.
out like that and he just challenged Putin to like a straight up one, you know,
Damn, just straight beat
I'm
his
down.
ass.
Brock Lesnar.
Putin's allegedly like done.
Yeah, he's
Is he
got.
good?
They're saying that he's sick.
He's sick.
Man.
Yeah, that
Well,
he's not well.
Damn,
He's like losing his memory. He's like shitting on himself. All kinds
he's
of shit.
shitting on himself.
That's the
Yeah, I
Those
did hear
bowels?
it, actually that he booed on himself. I did hear that.
Oh,
myself.
wow.
Yeah,
Man,
that's wild.
Russia's
That's
done.
wild.
Sorry, bro.
Man.
Sorry, Putin.
I thought I was the only one.
He was really Putin. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, bro, that's like a Drake style bar, bro. I love it.
on that.
Chevin
Yeah, man.
Vladimir Putin, really Putin.
Okay, it's a Tyler the Creator bar right there.
Because that old Negro man hat he has on.
Oh yeah, man.
Get lost.
You know what's going on here. Yeah,
What else is
Like
going on
you
in the
know how
world?
to do jazz by default.
I could play a little bit of bass. You know, give me a trumpet, maybe the keyboard in front of me. we gonna be all right. We gonna boogie to the moon. Come, you feel me?
That's his ultra black man voice right there.
Yeah,
Jazz,
yeah.
he has his BB
Oh,
King.
yeah.
It's either that or he's gonna start spitting some Milton Friedman bars. It's one of the
Man.
others, dude. Or Thomas
Hey,
Sowell.
speaking of jazz, though, shout out to Demo for sending that jazz festival lineup. That shit is fucking stacked.
It's gonna be cracking.
You about to go?
Nah, hell no. I wouldn't go to no jazz fest, but that's a lot of things for the like.
He said if I did fuck with it,
Nah, but
it
it's
would
not
be-
even all about jazz. That's like if you look at the
There's
lineup,
hella
it's
hip
for like
hop on there.
it's like the neo soul, like crystal deodorant wearing kind of chick stuff. You feel me?
Yeah, is that the Blue Note?
What a
you
genre.
know? Blue Note is like a lot of legendary soul, kind of like R&B, kind of jazzy kind of stuff. You know,
Mary
Halo
J.
Soul,
Blige,
those are
It's gonna
Nas,
be-
Chance the
It's gonna be
Rapper.
cracking. Your
Nah,
boy
it should-
Corday is finna
It's a
be on
vibe
there.
for sure.
I want to go.
whoop-de-doo.
I would go to this. I would definitely go to this.
Well, it
Hosted
definitely
by
got
Dave
some heat.
Chappelle. It was
Ari
crazy for
Lennox.
3 days
He's
too.
right.
Robert
Rising.
Glasper,
Yeah.
Layla Hathaway.
Jacob
De La
I don't
Soul.
even know.
This is the thing. This is the stuff where every single person's gonna
George Clinton.
walk out to some dude just like going crazy on the hi hat. Just
And then someone's on the trumpet.
That's true.
It's me
hey,
though
what's
on
going on,
there.
y'all?
With a cigarette, like
Yeah.
Demo's favorite rapper Talib Kweli is on there.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Anderson
I
Paak
don't
though on
even
here
know who
with
Talib
NX.
Kweli is. Bro.
Oh,
He
don't
argued with
disrespect
my
him.
brother on the internet. he's
they got-
he's a fool.
They got Bobby McFerrin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, it's a
Rakim
lot
and
of-
Jazzy Jeff, bruh. That's rare.
Like,
Hey,
it's literally the whole
Together?
thing is rare, bro.
BJ,
Nah,
the
it is
Chicago
rare, bro. It's a
Kid.
rare
rare.
lineup.
Hey,
This shit probably
that
like what
lady,
700.
Damn, that's a
I
lot.
haven't
For
even-
real?
Layla
It's in Napa,
Hathaway.
though.
Yeah, I seen her sing a chord. The video, she sang a chord, bro.
This shit is
entire
3
time.
days too. That's crazy.
One time.
Yeah.
Just sang the
You
entire.
should
No,
go,
like
bro.
at the same time.
Oh, so
You
she
know,
used like
Like
the
she sang multiple notes in her throat somehow.
like a Tibetan
Oh,
throat
shit.
singer. That's hard.
Yeah, it went
That's
it went
cool.
wild.
I like.
But
even
yeah,
got-
no.
they even
Shouts
got
out to
your boy-
this.
They got your girl Big Free on here. Damn. I like how they just attach jazz
That's-
just to all
that's
like
rare.
hip hop.
Dave Chappelle.
Parliament Funkadelic with George Clinton.
Rock
That's
him.
About to be wild.
Dude, I'm down.
No, yeah, this shit is.
Yeah, if
lit.
I was in that area, dude, take Spencer to this.
Man.
Hey,
he's probably like
this is Spencer
VIP there,
Cuz
bro.
ass
He's probably got
festival.
his own
Let's go.
banner or something.
Take Spencer to this,
I
bro.
want to see Chance the Rapper.
Oh, yeah, you guys want some
Smoking with
Ricky to
Nas,
oven?
cuz.
Hi, cuz.
Pizza pop?
I'm going just for the Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, for saying the N word, cuz.
listen to the other stuff.
I got some pretzels and Red Bull.
Can I
just
say
made
it now that I win, cuz?
My Spencer was sounding like Winnie the Pooh. I was like, oh, I don't even want to go.
Christopher
No, I like to imagine
Honey
my
version?
Spencer as an owl in a tree that's just like, oh, what's up, cool? You know, like just like owl and shit up in the tree, giving me wisdom. He's like, you know, it's cheaper if you buy a pack of cigarettes instead of one. And I'm like, oh,
Lollipop dude.
for real. I mean, you're a wise ass owl, cousin.
Man,
All right.
back in my town, we had this dude, man. His name was Spencer, man. But we called him Limper because he had like 1.5 legs. You know what I mean? So when it got real cold in the winter, we could count on seeing one footprint and one little tiny little nub scratch up on the on the top of the snow right there. That's how we knew Limper came through.
That's how we follow him, get some treats, maybe leave behind when he was getting those grocery bags. He liked using the same grocery bag every single time. So his donuts, his powdered donuts will fall through the bottom of them. But he bought like 12 of them, so we wouldn't mind if we took one. Oh, fuck.
Speaking of festivals, did you guys, any of you guys get to peep any of that Drake and J. Cole festival?
Man, I'm
The
so
Dream
sad,
Big
bro. I did not. I only saw the highlights.
It was streamed on Amazon Prime Live, which I thought that's dope. That Amazon Prime be like having
like
to stream
that?
the commerce, and then they have the shows on there later, like the Kendrick tour and shit like that. That's pretty sick.
Later. But the Dreamville you can't rewatch right now, right?
I don't probably
I
not.
tried
now.
rewatching and I was disappointed.
Nah,
You're
yeah,
not gonna sell that afterwards? That's kind of whack.
It looked dope, man. Drake was bringing out all kinds of people. Drake getting people ready for his tour. His tour's finna go off, man. That's just gonna be hard. And
J. Cole and Drake, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
he brought out
We might get a
Uzi.
suite for it out here.
do they have beds
Ooh,
that you
Vegas
can lay in
show.
to listen? You know? Just put that on. 10 hours of rain.
Yeah, I'm for sure in there. I already bought my tickets for the Vegas, so I'll be in the building for sure.
oh, nice.
But I might be into some other ones. But I think Ticketmaster's getting sued over that shit, right?
Over the Drake and 21, that they were gouging the prices. Like, oh man, which is
doing sketchy shit. But we know Ticketmaster's sketchy.
That's why I was choosing to wait to the last second, or I may be involved in a birthday party suite for that.
Yeah,
shit.
that's ultimate. Then that's like the best.
Yeah.
Ultimate
light skin night.
Hey, it's two of the GOATs, man, and they've been doing it for a while now. So that's hard to do. Like when you look at I know we always talking about Drake, but when you look at the numbers, bro, for plus 10 years, what he's been doing is pretty fucking crazy.
It's consistent. It's just the LeBron style. That's what he's doing. Yeah, he's the LeBron of the game. It is what it is.
This is something that popped into my head. Does Dave on like FX, did they ever have any interface with Drake? I feel like that would be something that Drake would be interested in.
He only mentions Drake's name in multiple episodes, and they just really? Say it in the context.
If they want to get Drake on it, they're going to have to drop the bag.
Oh, really?
Too much.
I mean,
drop
that's
the
like
bag on Drake.
You got to act a resume.
Butter. Yeah.
Drake don't do nothing like that. He's just now been doing like festivals now. He's been doing hella overseas festivals.
Interesting. Well, all right. Hey, but
that's where the money and women are at.
Is the new season of Dave good? Is it all right?
It's not out. It's actually just dropped as we. This will drop this weekend.
Me and Saul Jimmy still got to catch it.
Yes, I haven't found time. I mean, I'm warming up to it. I am, but you know,
Dave was just on $1 million worth of game.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. Yeah,
so I'm excited because I'm a big fan of the show, and I know Demo is. I don't know where he went, but he's a big fan of the show as well. And yeah, I fuck with Dave heavy.
Yeah, and shout out $1 million worth of game. Everybody was giving them. Was criticizing them because of the statements of what Dave Portnoy said about that chick. What's her name?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. So they actually went out there and said they're like, yo, we own this shit. He does not own this. We have an issue with what he said too. We're on a partnership with Barstool, but yeah, he does not own this. So
hey, Saw Jimmy, what does it sound like when Dave Portnoy is defending himself about the classless POS tweet?
Bro, you can find it. He's just like, look, she went out there, she hunted her down, she literally took pictures of her with her family, posted it on the internet, and said, I can't see you because I am doing stochastic terrorism, and I just found her being a classless piece of shit because obviously I don't like it when things that I like lose. So I'm going to make a big deal, and I'm a little bit racist, but that's got nothing to do with this part in my takes at all. Nothing. This is purely sports that I care about.
That's literally kind of what he said. It's a synopsis.
Yeah. I think that I just like paraphrase exactly. I watched that whole take of that, and I was like, you shouldn't have said anything. Bro.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have said fucking anything.
Yeah, I mean, you don't tweet that to like a. Well, how old is that chick? Like 19, 20? Like, bro, what's the
class?
Like, it's not a big
deal, he should have just added bitch at the end of it. You know, fuck it. Yeah. You want to go all the way? You should have went all the way, bro.
Yeah, that fool had money on that shit, and he lost.
I mean, you could say, you could really rage tweet. You could say, oh, what a jerk. You know, that's fine. You let the classless piece of shit is like reserved for the uncle that shows up to Thanksgiving unannounced and that has a heroin problem. And look at this classless piece of shit. He's got his pants full of piss, and he's trying to get turkey from the table. You know, that's what that one. That's a charged statement, calling someone a classless piece of shit.
Yeah, he went too hard.
You're able to pull up the image that everybody's been talking about. I mean, might as well, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like he just went hard as a white man. You know what I'm saying? People just aren't ready for that anymore. Like that.
That's
true. Like. You're a white
I feel like not towards a woman though. Like, bro, I mean, the shit he was doing with Draymond, okay, which that was excessive too. You made all those T-shirts and shit.
He's a Celtics fan. That was understandable, I guess. But yeah, he did go too far even there. And then
this is like
Curry's wife shirts and all that. But
exactly.
But like, this is you just have money on the other team. Like
he had Iowa. I had Iowa. I fell for the hype, and I understand, but I'm not calling no one a piece of shit.
Reese. No ring.
LSU was smacking them the whole game.
Here's her taunt to the girl because she did that taunt last time.
Yeah, whatever.
She did
little Louisiana. It was a different
shit. She didn't do that in somebody's face though.
It's fine, but who cares? They asked the white girl, Caitlin, how she felt. And she's like, "No, that's totally cool. We're competitive, and I'm not tripping. I'm a fan.
Sports.
Like, let them talk. We're watching it. We're talking about women's sports again. Finally,
weird.
Allegedly, NBA YoungBoy clap is clapping those.
Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark?
Caitlin Clark is out of here now. It's all about Angel Reese, bro.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, also to speak to what Dima says, you know,
the white man is definitely the most oppressed demographic currently. And, you know, if they keep hold on. If we keep doing that, then, you know, crazy stuff's going to happen. They're going to just act out, being the biggest victim out around right now.
Man, people need to just let white people live, man. Just leave them alone.
Have fun. Hey, let them have fun, like demons.
They just be having fun, bro. Just having fun. That's all he was doing. He just was on Twitter just having fun. He was like, you piece of whatever.
That's
what he said. That's what
Boston people say to each other.
I'm just having fun. No one lets me have fun anymore, and I'm oppressed. So I don't have fun. All I want to do is eat my pizza and call 19-year-olds classless pieces of shit. Can a guy live out here? My life is very hard right now.
Yeah. Well, the
NIL's really out here now. You know what I'm saying? Like Barstool's paying college athletes. You know, it's that line between their athlete playing for something and just they're out here doing this in an amateur way is kind of getting blurred. People are looking at a lot more. They sign a lot of people.
Yeah, that's for bread. For those places, dope. I mean, imagine if you're a teenager getting signed to Barstool. That might be dope, especially if you're from like Nebraska.
If you're like Iowa, white, that's cracking. Like you hit the top. You hit the top, bro. Sponsored by Barstool. You're about to have so many cut off shirts, you won't even know what to do with them.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to kids.
Like that's real though. Barstool goes hard if you like aren't really worried about like racist stuff or whatever. You're just a regular white dude. It doesn't really affect you. Barstool's cracking.
Nah, yeah, they're a major company, bro.
Aren't tripping about race. If you've got it good, dude, Barstool's your shit.
Yeah, like you don't really see black people that much anyway, so it's all right. It's fine.
Barstool Sports is for the out of sight, out of mind whites.
Yeah, like they just live where there's not black. They just don't care. They're like, whatever it is.
Do you care about bears if you're living in the city? Like, nah.
Barstool probably blew up in Iowa right now. Literally the top merchandise state. They're like, you're right.
South Dakota. He's like, you know what? Yeah, now that I think about it. That
they're just so aggressive. I couldn't believe it. We were watching the game and she had these eyelashes and she's batting her hair and shaking her head, her weave, putting her weave all in her face. Yeah, like a lot of people like that. They agree with him. They're still rocking with Barstool, bro. And
sure,
people are
Barstool's cool. They got their own little shit. I fuck with Barstool outdoors.
Yeah, the girl didn't complain. Now it's just you talking to other grown-ups about how these young girls should be out there doing stuff. So just relax.
Yeah. Just relax.
Yeah, Dave. Man. Fuck it. Hey, speaking of basketball, though, let's get into the horny pick of the week.
Actually, hold the horny pick. Let's hit an ad break and then listen to the fucking ad and come back to the horny pick.
To get the horny pick, you got to listen to the ad.
Message.
All right. Let's get into the horny pick of the week.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out these people at the Chicago Bulls game who had rented a suite.
Yes.
And felt like having a strip show.
This is your horny pick of the week.
Oh man. That's so
lit. And I guess some dudes at the Bulls game, they had a suite. They had brought some exotic dancers, and they went viral. They were in there making it rain on them. They were in there twerking and everything. Probably got banned for life, but
they got arrested.
They did?
They got arrested?
No, they didn't get arrested, but they are under investigation.
I thought they got arrested.
No, got arrested for what?
She didn't get fully naked, did she?
No.
Yeah, so that's cool.
That's
literally not even stripping.
They had it so lit at the Bulls game, bro.
Dancing.
Like, so much of that money is floating out. You know what I'm saying?
Stands. Yeah.
That's what probably fucked them up.
Well, awesome. We're gonna have our first blurred thing on the
she's just dancing. She's fully dressed.
The YouTube algorithm will totally knock that for sure. They'll be able to tell. Hell yeah.
You can tell. She's wrapped up like a gift.
Think about how much of a flex that is, because they had to give the stripper a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's not just them having a stripper in there. They had to coordinate her getting up to the box.
Yeah.
You know what? They're just living, man. You know,
Yeah.
shout out Chicago. Shout out Chicago for also electing Brandon Johnson. Hopefully things will turn around. Get ready for the next news cycle about Chicago. In Chicago dynamic
This is what they do.
this is about to have an even greater dynamic pretty soon because of who they elected there to be mayor. So
Yeah, they got rid of that weird mayor, that chick that
Lori
was going
Lightfoot.
viral.
Yeah.
Bro, she was trying to survive, bro.
She
She came all the
She
way
was
out the
going-
crypt to try and help them people, and they just
She-
disrespected her.
But they always had her going viral. Like she's all walking around with like 12-pack of Modelo's and shit.
Oh damn.
Lori Lightfoot.
If you were the mayor of Chicago, you'd be drinking a 12-pack of Modelo's, bro.
I'll be drinking harder than that, Bubba.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
I'll
man.
be,
this guy's up to the task, so
no, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
this dude is lit. He should be the new mayor.
That's what's up.
You know?
Hey, before we get into Sporty Spice, I just want to shout out a couple albums, that I've been slapping
Yeah.
heavily lately.
let him rip, bro.
Let me shout out this The Great Escape with Larry June and Alchemist. That album's pretty. If you want to, some smoking and riding music too. You feel me? That's some good smoking and riding, just smoking music. That music's kind of disappeared lately, but I feel like this has really been putting it on the forefront. And some more smoking and chilling music. Shout out Currency and Jermaine Dupri. You feel me? That new little EP they just dropped. Shit slap.
I'm a Chevy nigga saying no crime.
And I guess
check that out.
for the mainstream, shout out the DJ Drama album. It's a pretty good album. A lot of good features on there. Good production.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on that.
Isn't it technically like all features?
Well, I mean, it's good features though. It could be a feature, it could be a weekend, it could be Soulja Boy and Lil B on a song. I ain't trying to listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll give it a peep. That's a
you got a song with Nipsey Hussle and Young Jeezy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, Soulja Boy. Of course you want to hear, Soulja Boy, Demo. Oh, crank that ass.
I'm talking about Lil B, bro.
The bass guy.
A new Lil B on
I'm
the DJ
good.
Drama track? What?
I'm
What?
good.
That would be rare, at least.
I'm good. Did you even listen to his shit on the Trippie Redd Lil B's feature?
Bruh, why would I listen to Trippie Redd?
Because he's a super good musician, dude. God.
Yeah,
good,
I don't know
bro.
about that.
But yeah, man.
I mean, you wouldn't even listen to DJ Drama album too, so yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Check
no,
out the-
don't worry. I wasn't going to. I was just, talking about Lil B.
Yeah,
The
even if
bass,
it was
huh?
on there, you wouldn't listen to it.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, before we get off the subject too, I was peeping. We were talking about Dave earlier. Murder Mystery 2, peep that. I recommend that shit. If you're into Adam Sandler, come on, bro. Jennifer Aniston, what a combo.
Weak,
That's
the
second
first
time.
one.
The first one's okay. It's funny. It's a good rom-com type of thing.
Hey, let Davey live with his rom-com choices.
Yeah, bro. I don't need
5-star
to-
movies.
I don't need to watch horror and gore and demonic
Yeah.
shit. Like I saw the commercial for that. What's that fucking Exorcist? The new Exorcist movie.
You watched
coming out?
Top Gun 2
With
yet?
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, that one's gonna be lit. I can't wait to watch
can't wait
that. I
for
saw
that
the
either.
trailer at the movies the other
Yeah,
day.
see,
good.
Debo, how you
Yeah.
gonna watch that demonic shit, bro?
Because usually Christ wins in that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Those are
No, you know
his
what I'm
superhero.
Most of the time, I like when the demon gets away and gets out into the world, and then they don't have it anymore.
Like Damien?
That's the best.
I'm
but
good.
like
I'm with Davey.
I'm not scared
Yeah,
of
that's too
demons
demonic.
personally myself.
I'm not scared of it. I just don't need it in my life. Like I don't need it in my realm. You know what I'm saying? It's like the bear in the woods. I live in the city. I don't need to worry about bears.
Real.
Like Tommy from Nebraska don't need to worry about black people. So I'm not trying to worry about that negativity of demonic shit. Even if Russell Crowe is dope. But good for him. But also new agent. That's what I'm on. I'm watching a lot more shit now that it's just baseball mostly. Cherry and Yellow Excellence of the Week. I gotta tell you this. It's a mid movie though, but Chang Can Dunk on Disney Plus.
Yeah, brother.
Yellow Excellence of the
Can
Week.
Dunk.
You can ring the gong for this. Yeah, so check it out, man. It's not as good as Rise. Rise is much better, but Chang Can Dunk is an interesting Disney original. It's kind of corny, but family friendly and cool. If you're into
All that matters, bro.
Yeah, he don't even ball, bro. He just trying to dunk. That's it. That's
hard.
That's it. Like he don't even play basketball on the team. Like there's a basketball team, he's not on it.
It's just an hour and 30 minutes of one dude at YMCA.
He's the Asian Mac
outside
McClung.
just trying to get bunnies. He's 5'8". That's the story. He's a 5'8" Chinese kid in high school trying to dunk because he said I could dunk, and the kid's like, "Nah, you can't, bro."
Hey, man,
the white kid. There's a racial tension in there as well. They have that.
Feel it. On that note, bro, just giving a little bit of heritage shout outs and stuff like that. We got a new película that's coming that is the Blue Beetle, first Latino superhero. Blue Beetle,
the
bro.
DC, the DC Latino.
Yeah,
that is going to be great. I looked at it. It's that kid from Cobra Kai.
Yeah, bro.
Looked like George Lopez in there.
Yeah, dude. Hey, shouts out George. I still, thanks for the flowers, dog.
For sure.
So
for sure, but it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to watching it. Checking it out. And isn't Shazam coming out this month?
Yeah, I think that people are poo-pooing it though. People are
Shazam came out like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's already
Shazam 2 is out already.
Yeah, it's been out for 3 weeks.
Wow, I'm
trash. How come Demo doesn't know?
I didn't hear anything. It must have been canned.
If Wonder Woman 2 was bad, imagine how bad Shazam 2 finna be. Bro.
Honestly, from what I know about Blue Beetle,
was a sleeper though. The first one.
From what I know about Blue Beetle, it's actually gonna be pretty good. I mean, like I'm just excited to see it. I know that it was a lot of work to put together for people, and they shot in Puerto Rico and they shot here. So
how long until it comes out? How long is this wait?
The trailer just came out.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be summer movie probably.
Oh, I did watch something. The one thing that I think I really have watched, because I actually had been watching Cobra Kai, that old ass show, as of recently. Yeah. So I like this kid that's gonna be in Blue Beetle, but I watched a bit of the Monique has a new comedy special on Netflix. You'll probably start seeing that in circulation. It's her return to entertainment.
All right.
After this long.
It's a new one?
A new one that just came out like this week.
The Queen of Comedy.
Okay, I haven't seen
one
that one.
of the Queens of Comedy. And I watched it, and man, it was hard to get through for me because it's not that Monique is not funny, but every other sentence, it was just this. I felt like I was at a black comedy club in the hood because every other sentence was like, and this motherfucker with this motherfucker, and let me tell you, nigga, I'm from this motherfucker. Like every other sentence.
That's how she is, though.
I know, bro, but like it felt forced, especially at her age. Now
was it like doing it in front of a crowd of white people?
Hell yeah! What? Yes,
that's how it was at the Chris Rock show. I was like, bro, can you stop saying on all these white people, bro? It was just weird.
That's exactly what she did on this. She said that plenty of times here, and like, I don't know, man. It was a little rougher on the
But if you were like a heavy plus size black lady, would you definitely think it would be a better rating? You would give it a better rating?
Yeah.
Maybe with a margarita or something.
Or one of the people we were talking about from Nebraska. I'm sure they would love it.
Yeah.
Drinking a little bit of your boxed wine.
The Barstool demographic probably love it.
Shout out Monique. She was cool on BMF this season.
Shouts out to everybody, Auntie.
Yeah.
Tell your Auntie to watch this.
Shout out Auntie Cameo. What's happening?
Hey, still a weekly listener. Blue Beetle house. One last thing, Blue Beetle is coming out August 16th. And here's another thing what I forgot to mention.
Your birthday on Weezy.
Latin America is not respected in cinema at all. That is 450 million plus people that are down there that are all of the same demographic of like China or Indonesia and stuff like that. That movie is going to go crazy because it's finally something that's marketed south. So that's going to do really well regardless of how Americans feel about it. So
Hey, you know what? I was writing a paper in grad school, right? And I had to write about the film industry. Do you know the 3 top movie making countries?
India, Brazil, and then the U.S.
Korea.
Right? The United States and India are both on the list. But there is one other country that makes, not only are they in the top 3 as far as grossing, but they actually make the most films.
Really? What is it?
Canada?
Nigeria.
Oh, dude. Oh, shit. Yes, that's right. I do know. That's right. But the thing is that you wouldn't expect them to be. They don't make it out of the.
The movies are cutty.
But they're
just
dope.
Nigerians.
But they're dope, dude. Actually,
they
there's a
go crazy.
huge thing where people literally send cameras out there just because they want to keep getting that film community going and up and running.
Yeah. Well, what's like the top Nigerian production like 60 Day Fiance or 90 Day Fiance?
No, there's like
I have to look up stuff.
they do a lot of sci-fi and alien stuff, but they're like, but the thing about them is that they're technically poorly made in a way, but that's with the tools that they have, the narrative passion is there. It's cool.
Vibranium.
They're dope. They're dope. I highly suggest everybody go check out Nigerian cinema. For real.
Okay.
No jokes.
And Hotel Rwanda while you at it.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, that was an amazing movie. That was intense though.
Don Cheadle.
I've seen it
crazy in that
I've never
movie.
seen that.
Yeah,
Bro, that shit was wild.
Yeah, that's
Definitely check
If
that out.
you get too high and
It
then you
was
watch
wild, bro.
you're
John
into it.
Wick, bro.
That and then Blood Diamond.
Go see John Wick.
Sketch too. Blood Diamond vibe.
all right. Well, are we ready to? Oh God.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Girls, we got ourselves NCAA championship. We already touched on the girls champions, but let's talk about the boys champions. How about those Huskies? Connecticut, maybe beating the Aztecs. What
Easy.
a ball
Going
game.
to Stephen A. Smith on this. Let me tell you what I saw from these young brothers, these UConn brothers. The Big East basketball is back. Are you kidding me? And who the hell are you? Who the hell are you to say they didn't stand a chance? That's what's baffling to me.
Man, I saw them as number one on somebody's bracket on Twitter, and I almost pulled the trigger on it, but it just seemed, based on the statistics, I didn't do it. But
Yeah, no, they were interesting, bro. They had a little rough early start to the season, but they got it together at the perfect time near the end of the season and throughout the whole tournament. So, man, that was I didn't expect it, but no, we didn't really expect that Final Four to be that Final Four.
Well, first of all, let's be real. Miami was not belonging in that championship to play with those brothers, okay? Let's just keep that real. I mean, we all know that UConn was going to win and cover the spread, okay?
Oh, man. But yeah, shout out.
Big East basketball is back, man. Shout out UConn Huskies. That was great. And shout out the women of LSU. Joe Biden apparently invited both contenders in that game after what had transpired.
shut up,
girl. And,
yeah,
liberalism. Like there has to be one sound effect we can just hit for her, because I don't think anybody is a fan of that, even the team that lost that game.
No, yeah, I got something for that, bro.
That's what that's what they're trying to give that Angel Reese some flack too, because she's like, oh, we don't want to go there anyways. We're gonna go to like the Obamas or something.
Yeah, now she needs to shut up.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Now get the camera out her face, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, that girl, like, she went from relative obscurity to like the top of the social media list real quick, with this championship and being on the top of things. And I think people are listening too much to a young girl just going hard on Twitter.
They should put her on WWE.
This was an actual interview, bro.
Yeah, on WWE like LaMelo Ball.
Same old.
Yeah, put her on WWE. Let her do a clothesline.
Yeah.
Let her call
Not do the LaMelo
word.
Oh my God, we've got
LaMelo
Jill
went out there.
We've got Jill Biden out here to give a speech. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's Angela Pierce.
Angel Reese.
Angel Priest. Yeah, Angel Priest, whatever.
He comes out hard.
Future star. Nah, you got to put NBA YoungBoy for her.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, is there? MLB's going hard.
Baseball's going hard.
Basketball's going nuts.
By this comes out, won't it'll be ready for playoffs for basketball?
Just about. Each team has by the time this comes out, maybe one game left of the regular season. So the playoff picture is shaping up, and there's still some wild trading of spots that's going to happen from like 6 through 10 in the West and East.
It's gonna be dope, bro. It's a tight race in the West. So, tight, bro.
Detroit like a tiger.
Well, I mean, we'll probably do a bigger, deeper dive on playoffs as it gets
when the playoffs
closer.
goes.
Yeah, when they actually happen. But in the meantime, I mean, if you guys are down, let's just jump into that UFC life and talk about the stuff that's coming up. You know what I mean? Last weekend was a break, but
ring the bell, god damn it! Hey, fight time, man! This is gonna be huge.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, man. This is huge, man. Israel Adesanya against Pereira, the rematch for the belt in UFC 287 in Miami.
Yeah, so Jaimito, you think you could pull up this card?
Yeah, for sure. Let's pull it.
We got the fourth fight is the fourth one, right? Between Stylebender.
Yeah, if you include kickboxing. Yes.
But the second of the MMA fight. You know, this can go actually a third one if Adesanya wins, if they want to. They want to really milk it.
If they want to milk it. But if Pereira wins, then there ain't.
Nah, it's over. If Pereira wins, it's over. But for Stylebender, he still got juice if he could take this one. But man, it's gonna be a crazy fight, man. Everybody's saying Pereira got Adesanya's number. The last fight was pretty crazy. At the end of the first round, if you remember, Adesanya actually rocked Pereira. If he would have had more time, he probably would have finished him. But that's what we have bells for. So he can say he was saved by the bell. Mm-hmm. And also Pereira finished Adesanya in the fifth round on some home run kind of shit. But if it went to the card, Stylebender most likely would have won.
Correct. He probably up 3-1 at least.
So that's why this is almost a pick'em's fight. This is the cheapest you probably can ever get Israel Adesanya.
Absolutely.
But it's a close fight too. You know, Poatan is always there. He's kind of older. He's like almost 36, 35. But I'm gonna have to go with it can go either way. But I'm gonna just have to kind of go with the Nigerian Adesanya, Adesanya, because yeah, I don't know. I fuck with Alex Pereira. If you remember the last fight, I said that he has a very good chance of winning it. He always does, but I don't know. I think Stylebender is more of the polished fighter. He might try to surprise him with grappling in this because Pereira's grappling is straight ass cheeks. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Adesanya. I'll probably throw some money on submission for whatever. And maybe throw some money, and throw money on also maybe Pereira for a knockout, just in case, because that's the only way I can see him winning. But yeah,
puncher's
going with
chance,
Stylebender.
but it's always big puncher's chance for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I'll just go ahead and say Pereira. We're doing where we're going for Alex.
Trying to take one for the team.
Yeah, we're going. Well, I mean, looking at the picture too, he looks a little bit more serious. You know what I mean? The man looks like an Easter Island stone. He's in there. He's rough and tumble, bro. He's big. Also, in terms of posture, I'm remembering how he looked coming into that fight last time.
I love the way he fights, man. He's just hella lanky.
That dude's a monster. So I'm going Pereira. Paredo.
The champ as an underdog, man. This is gonna be a close fight. I think it should have been a pick'ems, but
he'll probably be by the end of it. I want to say.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Pereira was a bigger dog. Now he's about closer to pick'ems, and I think it's kind of right. But I'm gonna go Pereira. I'm unsure now that saw Jimmy's
inverse Jimmy, baby. Y'all know where to put your money.
Fuck, because this is Izzy's last chance, and he doesn't have the pressure or anything. I feel like he could kind of fight free. People think he's gonna grapple, but I really think they're just gonna stand there and bang. Yeah. Israel's better striker, like you said. So, but I mean, I don't want to say better striker.
He's a better fighter. The better fighter,
MMA striker with the experience, the level of experience that he had in MMA is, not comparable at all, because Pereira's barely.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. I honestly think he's gonna do more grappling, bro. That was a major hole in Pereira's fight against him. Later, when I got tired, he started grappling him. Wasn't couldn't do nothing, but then Adesanya is so novice in grappling, he couldn't do nothing either. You know what I mean? It was like when Ngannou took down the Serial and was just holding him and not doing nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because I did see Israel start training more grappling, but I'm like, you're not gonna be a wrestler over one camp.
Never,
never. So no, you're not gonna do that. But he does have the advantage. If it goes down there, he definitely has the advantage over Pereira. Just being on well-rounded. But I think they're gonna stand and bang, and
sure.
Pereira always got that power. But the champ as an underdog is always kind of disrespectful, especially when he was a bigger dog. It's like, damn. But don't forget, last time Izzy was a champ on the last fight, Izzy was like a bigger favorite. He's like minus in the 200s, like 220, 240, something there.
Yeah.
So
it
was a good deal. You like Izzy.
What's the choice?
I got to go with Adesanya on this one. I think that this dude, you know, he's been no, not even the race, but kind of,
not even race,
not
dude.
really. This guy's been haunting him his whole career. You know what I'm saying? From the kickboxing to, you know, following him over to the UFC and taking his belt. You know how he feels. I think that lit another fire under this real life champion's butt, and he's gonna come out there and handle business.
Yeah, hey, and don't forget the weight cut is what I'm concerned about with Pereira. He's huge.
Yeah, especially how he's been talking so much shit that he wants to go to 205, and then his coaches say, "Oh, he can fight at heavyweight." Yeah, see, that's what I see too. Like he won't be all there. I could see him losing and then going up. 205.
And that's what Adesanya did the other way down last time.
No. That was just a super fight kind of deal. But Izzy's like a natural 185. Like he walks around at like 208. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker walks around like 220.
That's
whole
real.
time. You feel me? So like
still looking lean.
That's why you see when Izzy went up, how easy it was for Blackowicz to take him down and just not let him do anything.
Because he was sloppy big.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But at the same time, not really. But yeah, who you got on Weezy?
I got Adesanya. Man, like Demo said, he's just you got to find that extra itch, and that's the only dude who's really got his number. And I think he will grapple with him more, like you said, but I also expect him to throw some wild kicks out of nowhere.
At the same time, it's a prideful fight for them. Like they're coming from kickboxing and MMA, but now it's just kickboxing with 4-ounce gloves. So that's what's dangerous about it. But he's gonna have, he's a fucking competitor, so he's gonna be like, yeah, I can still finish you. I rocked you in the first round. Don't remember that.
I'm gonna see more of his kicks to the head, like some wild, unexpected roundhouse kicks. Like he's gonna get sick. Really mix up his striking. I think they will stand and bang for the most part, but yeah, I got Izzy, man. He's got to come back.
Hey, Pereira said he's like, oh, Izzy could just go to WWE after he loses.
Yeah.
Talking big shit, huh?
Yeah, and then we got look at this card. We got Gilbert Burns and
Jorge
Masvidal. That's gonna be a crazy fight.
No, Gilbert Burns is that.
Looks like he's from Stockton.
Yeah,
bro, it's gonna be crazy.
He's from the favelas.
Bro, I hope he beats the crap out of Jorge Masvidal, man.
Everybody's sleeping on Masvidal, but you got to remember Masvidal's wrestling is really good. Gilbert Burns not going to be able to go in there like the way he did to Neil Magny and just take him down right away. And Burns is susceptible to getting slept, so is Masvidal. You seen he got knocked out by Usman, but that was like the one time only. But it's going to be a close ass fight. It's a real fight. Like Masvidal's not getting no love because the way of a shitty streak he's been on, but
and he's at home. So
also, he hurt my boy Colby. I'm not. That's not. So,
remember that Colby fight he lost, but he landed the only significant blow in that fight where he was rocking Colby. It's a boring fight, but yeah, it's gonna be a crazy fight. It's kind of crazy. Masvidal, he's saying that if he loses, he's retiring. So it's like, damn, is he already out of it?
Yeah.
He just had that boxing card, so you already see him going into his Don King shit, so promoting and stuff. So who knows, man? Is he 1 foot in, 1 foot out? That's what they like to say about people who are already talking about retirement.
We'll see. I mean, if you would have heard him on Rogan, he definitely was sounding a little cooked for sure. Like he's like, yeah, like he's like hunched over, talking on the mic and stuff like that. And I'm all about body language and shit. So
he's probably high though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hunch over like hunchback Notre Dame when I'm high, bro. I usually stand outside without shoes on.
How high are you really though?
Hey, so my boy saw I like your look, bro. You look like the kid Leroy and shit.
Yeah, definitely, bro. That's what I'm going for, man.
I got you, Drew.
Yeah,
but yeah, dude, don't sleep on. I think what you were saying about this Jorge thing, I think that's why the odds are reflecting of that. Gilbert Burns is like a huge favorite. So of course, I think the books also think the same thing. Also, but I think he has a puncher's chance, obviously, because Jorge.
The last time Masvidal has won too, you got to think.
Yeah. So, but puncher's chance always, always, because like you said, the chin is Burns can be good or cannot be good. He's shown that it can be good most recently with the Khamzat fight, right? But Jorge, he's a knockout artist, so. He could knock him out with a knee too, not just he could do with the what he did with the Ben Askren shit, where he just knees him on a takedown.
He just has to be dialed in for this fight. He has to take it back to where he was on that streak. He can't be like feeling himself the way he's been doing lately. He has to just bring it back to like, yo, I got to dial in and fucking,
Yeah, that's the question. At least he's at home. He's been training at home in Miami, so.
Yeah, and then the rest of this card, man, that like what Saul was going through. You got the 18-year-old kid on here fighting Paul Rosas, Adrian Yanez, and Rob Font. That's gonna be a crazy fight. Kevin Holland is back against Santiago Ponzinibbio. Like, damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. We all love Kevin Holland.
Oh, that kid.
That's some good violence. It's gonna be happening. Hell yeah,
A
man.
good underdog fight on here. I like who's a dog right now is Chris Curtis and Kelvin Gastelum. I think Kelvin Gastelum is fucking shot, and I think Chris Curtis is gonna go in there and sleep his ass.
Hey, you know what's crazy is that hella money's been steaming all over Kelvin Gastelum actually, and he was actually the underdog. Now he's the favorite.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Isn't that young kid Raul?
Yeah, 18-year-old
Rosas.
Your boy Frankenstein Rosas.
Hey, man, that guy looks like a kid I used to hang out with down over at the local gas station. He used to go home and bring us a bunch of tamales that his mom would make, and then we would just sell them shit so we could go out and get Pokemon cards.
He gave me a Charizard one time.
Yeah. Use that to buy my first toilet.
Man.
All right, let's close it out. Yeah. Demo, I saw that you added a link. Do you want to kind of replace your fun fact into expanding on the original secret fun fact and show off some of this fine cinema, or did you have something else prepared?
I didn't. What? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be our fun fact of the week. Is a little clip
awesome.
of some of that amazing Nigerian
cinema
film.
Step into the Genji.
So this seems to be some sort of Nigerian version that they made of a Spider-Man movie.
Oh my God! They just start off the genocide. Good Lord,
dumping a lot of people.
Wow!
So someone who got genocided.
So it seems to be more of a Spider Girl.
Oh my God!
They got the song in there.
Look at a cinematic shot with the backstrap.
How is this
knitted? It's knitted.
Oh my God! He shoots nuclear.
Hey, Spider-Man got cake.
Freeze it when it's on Spider-Man.
Bro,
Freeze it when it's on Spider-Man.
You seen those two?
Oh my God! Look at this.
This is
Freeze it right there.
oh no.
The Scooby man. What is
You
that?
say freeze it right here.
Freeze it when it's on Spider-Man. Hey yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
Girl.
Spider Girl, bro.
If you know, you know.
Hey, she got cobwebs in her coochie.
Oh, she's spitting them out. She caught a bus.
Got a bus. Where was the bus going? Is she now the bad person? Is she the antagonist in this?
She's
the bus had no
capturing
brakes.
these people. It
She's
looks
out here
like.
with fucking shooting out discharge.
Get into the car now.
Wait, it's a car? Oh my God.
Damn, that's strong.
Hell yeah. We're just talking about Spider-Man murder out here.
Swinging on jungle trees, not even buildings in New York, B.
I am a
lit.
Wow. Man, that was shady, bro. That's
Slim Shady Nigerian remix.
But anyways, shouts out to Nigeria, the third biggest movie major motion film industry in the world. They call it Nollywood. Lagos.
That was tight, bro.
What was that African M?
You've heard of Hollywood and Bollywood? Well, here is Nollywood.
You motherfuckers trying to get away from the U.S., but we got all the swag, man.
That shit was
America, motherfucker.
America.
Fantastic, man.
You know I rock with America, brother.
See, motherfuckers want to jack all the ideas and shit. You know where it come from? America. Make America great.
I mean, they definitely had some pretty sweet After Effects skills. I'll say that.
Spider-Man swing on buildings, damn it.
Those look like some jazz tier graphics for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, who's signing us off? Do you want to take it to a world to say goodbye, hello, until next time?
Shalom.
Happy Passover, and make sure you like, subscribe.
Oh yeah, man, happy Easter to people who celebrate.
Yeah,
Man, happy Passover to all my Jew homies out there, man.
Right? Yeah.
We appreciate y'all. And
Tell
also
Ramadan.
to all my Christians, happy Easter. You know what I'm saying?
Ramadan,
The resurrection.
Resurrection.
Leave us a
Resurrection
review.
Sunday.
Leave us a review, a comment, send this to your friends. This is probably one of the, like if
you say you don't eat pork.
Yeah, right.
He was dropping into a London little drill rap right there.
I don't eat pork. I eat beans and mash.
That was the end.
Shout out.
Stay safe, yeah.